Yeah, we are live now. Yes, sir.
Okay.
We are live now. Very, very good afternoon to all the eminent doctors are live with us today this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us today. Actually, Cadila is truly committed to spread awareness about rabies, which is very fatal, but can be avoided if appropriately vaccinated at the right time. So this is a novel initiative from Cadila to in the purpose of truly serving the society and the humankind. So today's webinar is going to be very, very informative. We have with us Dr. P.M. Selvaraj Manoharan, who is a leading consultant, a senior consultant practicing at the BP Kulam. Doctor is a specialist in HIV/AIDS medical officer at the Tirumangalam GH and state AIDS clinical expert panel member also. And today, doctor has actually taken his time out to be with us to briefly discuss about the 3-dose anti-rabies vaccine and the compliance part of it. Doctor, we are very proud to announce that rabies is a truly Indian innovation, and rabies is the first 3-dose novel anti-rabies vaccine, and it has completed first year of launch very, very successfully indeed, serving more than 40,000 animal bite patients with 100% compliance rate and absolutely no ADAs reported so far. So we are truly committed to the government's endeavor to have a rabies-free India by 2030. And in this, I'm sure the truly Indian innovation, rabies, is going to be playing a real great role. And this kind of an initiative where we are having key doctors like Selvaraj sir to actually share his experience and insights today. Sir, with this, I hand over the session to Dr. Selvaraj to take it forward. Sir, over to you, sir.
Good afternoon to you all. I have got the immense pleasure to participate in the Cadilla's 3-dose vaccination. First of all, I should say one thing. As you told, in 2030, the rabies should be eliminated from India. What we say, HIV also to be eliminated in 2030. So there's a coincidence. In 2030, we should be free from not only rabies, also from HIV/AIDS also. They are fixed in India. You see, we are marching forward to achieve this goal. You see, why we have prepared this one? All you know, rabies is the killer disease. When it is infected, once established, it is a killer disease. Globally, 59,000 human deaths annually, which is highest in India. All you know. Highest death rate due to rabies is in India only. 20,000 human deaths.
Yeah, your slides are visible, sir.
Yeah. India had 20,000 human deaths, 18,000 to 20,000 human deaths per year, which is accounted for. Asia 60% in India only, and globally 35%. This gives a magnitude of the death due to rabies in India. So we have what is the reason? What are the reasons behind that? We have to analyze. Mainly, especially rural death more because the stray dogs and unawareness of the vaccination and non-compliance with the vaccination doses. They are the reasons. Rabies is known to even the biblical area itself. Long ago, it is noted. Okay. Rabies means, in Sanskrit, it means to do violence. It causes violence in the body of the human being. In Latin, it's called robbery. Greek, it's called Lysa. Now it's called a Lysa virus. That's why we are calling them the Lysa virus. Okay. So, What will you do if a dog bite or a dog scratch? What will do? First aid we should do. What are they? Local wound treatment. Wound as a treatment. Is all you know. All our eminent doctors are joined in the webinar, so I need not explain more than that. Wound heal. Sometimes என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க கிராமங்களில் சுண்ணாம்பு வைப்பாங்க அதெல்லாம் வைக்கக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லணும் அவங்க கிட்ட சரிங்களா அதான் சொல்லணும் லோக்கல் wound healing வந்து must. Then active immunization. That is called vaccine. Passive immunization. Rabies immunoglobulin. Why we do passive immunization? Immediately we need antibodies because active immunization will take some time. Before that, if the wound is very large or very deep, in order to avoid penetration of the rabies virus into the CNS system, we have to give passive immunization first day itself. Then 5 doses of intramuscular regimen. So far we are practicing the day 0, day 3, day 7, day 14, and another one day 28. 5 doses we have to give. Then only we can achieve the expected antibodies in the blood. So current challenge of post-exposure prophylaxis. What are they? இப்போ கொடுக்கறதுல என்ன சேலஞ்சஸ் இருக்கு 5 டோஸ் கொடுக்குறோம் இதுல என்ன சேலஞ்சஸ் இருக்கு ஏன் டெத் ரேட் அதிகமா இருக்குன்னா because main thing is non-compliance. Not only there is in every treatment we face non-compliance. Person won't follow the prescribed drugs or prescribed their duration like that in this also. But this is more because of the days we are fixing the day for ARV vaccinations. Current rabies vaccines are cell culture vaccination. Inactivated vaccines are more than 50 years old technology. So what is the present problem? Inconsistency in potency. Potency வந்து ரொம்ப அதுல கரெக்டா இல்ல, stability இல்ல, availability sometimes short supply of the vaccine. That may 2 years, 3 years back you may come across such a short supply of the drugs. So unavailability. And moreover that some adverse events, சிக்கம் வியோலன்ஸ் பண்றாங்க அதெல்லாம் adverse events நிறைய வரக்கூடிய வாய்ப்புகள் இருக்கு. So the patient may neglect to get the proper prescribed doses. These are the current challenges. How do you going to beat out? Complaint, anti-rabies vaccine. Complaint, how will you, what do you mean complaint? Who received the full course of ARV? 5 doses or as per CDC recommendation 4 doses or now the novel 3 doses. Full course who received, that is the scheduled dose at the scheduled time and the recommended dates if they are coming, the patients are compliant. Delayed complaint means who completed the scheduled dose but within 60 days but deviated from the scheduled regime. For example, 0 day they will take, 3rd day they may come, 7th day they may not come, they come in the 8th day. Like the 20th day they may come after 1 month or 19th day. So they are not coming on the scheduled time. So the proper development of the antibodies will not be there. What about dropout? Non-compliant who have not taken at least 1 dose of anti-rabies vaccine after animal bite, but not completed all the scheduled doses. Who taken at least 1 dose, but முடிக்க மாட்டாங்க. நம்ம 3 ஓட்டுறாங்க, 3 போதும், 2 போதும், பக்கத்து வீட்டுல அப்படிதான் சொன்னாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு இருந்துருவாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கவங்கள non-compliant. So இது மாதிரி இருக்கப்போ நம்ம லிமிடேஷன் டு 4 டோஸ் WHO ரெக்கமெண்டேஷன் CDC சென்டர் ஃபார் டிசீஸ் கண்ட்ரோல் they have study பண்ணாங்க retrospective analysis done at the travel clinic. Those who are traveling from one place to other place or from one country to other country, அதெல்லாம் retrospective analysis பண்ணாங்க. 110 patients were taken for study purpose. 4 doses were given as a post exposure prophylaxis. What are the feedback? Shortcomings. What are shortcomings? Late initiation of rabies post-exposure prophylaxis in travelers. Travelers போறப்ப மட்டும் எடுக்காங்க, லேட்டா கூட எடுத்துக்கலாம். Then administration of the human rabies immunoglobulin. Administration HRIG கொடுத்துக்க மாட்டாங்க. Then antibody levels. This is a very important thing. Antibody levels is less than 0.5 international unit per ml in 6 out of 90%. So out of 90%, 6.7% patients are not achieving the desired antibody levels after 4 doses of vaccine. What are the conclusions? Patients do not always receive optimal rabies PEP under the real life condition. நிஜ வாழ்க்கையில அவங்க நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோமோ அதை எடுக்கிறது கிடையாது. எல்லாருமே எடுக்கிறது கிடையாது. கொஞ்சம் பேர் எடுப்பாங்க, கொஞ்சம் எடுக்கிறது கிடையாது, விட்டுருங்க. ஒரு நெக்லிஜென்ஸ். Another thing, even though they have taken properly, but in some patients, some proportion of the patient, the adequate antibody levels are not achieved. So these are the conclusions. Non-compliance to 5 doses, proven causes of death. What are they? For example, street dog killed 58 females. Three studies have been given here. A female patient, 58 years old, was bitten by street dog. The dog was killed soon. So we could not observe the dog condition. 3 doses were given, purified 6 embryo, but no immunoglobulin was given. Only 3 doses at day 0, 3 and 7. Rabies was given. Dog bite category 3, deep wound at the right side of the nose, above the trunk. So easily transmissible to the CNS, brain, side of the nose. 20 days paresthesia of the face. முகத்துல ஒரு இது இல்லாம போயிடுச்சு, உணர்வு இல்லாம போயிடுறது. Then 20 days fever and restlessness last 5 days. Altered sensorium 1 day. CSF findings were total cells 5, monomorph 100%, protein 126, sugar 71%, negative staining. What are the present diagnosis? Considered rabies encephalitis because of the restlessness, altered sensorium. This all leads to the diagnosis of rabies encephalitis. So confirmatory tests done. Rising serum and CSF virus neutralizing antibody titer of 1:8,192 and 1:2,048 respectively after 5 days of the previous sample. Not done due to LAMA. LAMA means what is LAMA? LAMA means long-acting muscarinic antagonist. That done because of the altered sensorium and other things. It was not done. So what is this is the treatment given? Modified manual protocol from day 1. Hospital service of 60 days, but died after 1 day due to LAMA. Muscarinic effect, bronchospasm and other muscle spasm. Due to that, the patient expired. Another case, a male, 38-year-old male, street dog bitten, status unknown. The dog got a status unknown because of street dog. It may be wandering here and there. So you can assess the status of the dog. 3 doses given, no rabies immunoglobulin. Here also, rabies immunoglobulin, REG not given, RIG not given. So it is category 3. Dog bite is category D. எங்க கடிச்சிருக்குன்னா cough muscles, left mid cough ல கடிச்சு 15 days later. 15 days வந்து dysphagia, unable to swallow anything, dysphagia and restlessness. 3 days. Rabies encephalitis diagnosis not done due to LAMA. Confirmatory test not done due to LAMA. So supportive since protocol could not be started. LAMA on the same day of the admission. Muscarinic effect are achieved, attained, established, and death followed after 2 days. X-ray on the day 2 of the admission. Second day itself, the patient died because of the LAMA. Third case, 34-year-old male. He also was bitten by the street dog. Status unknown. The dog status unknown. Why we are stressing about the dog status? If the dog is alive without any problem, that means there is no rabies established. We can come to the conclusion. But here the status unknown. So we have to assume that the dog may be infected with rabies. 3 doses vaccine given. Unknown. No rabies immunoglobulin. Here also no rabies immunoglobulin given. Dog bite category 3, the same thing. But dorsum of the foot. First thing in the head, next leg, and next one, the dorsum of the foot. After 17 days, he developed dysphagia and restlessness for 3 days, dyspnea and everything. So cells count total cells 60, protein 84, that's normal, sugar are normal, negative staining down. Diagnosis rabies encephalitis. Because of the dyspnea and restlessness, we can come to the conclusion that rabies encephalitis. The reason of death may be due to lack of administration of rabies immunoglobulin or poor compliance to vaccination. The patient was not given rabies immunoglobulin, immediate antibody was not given, then passive immunization was not given, then poor compliance to vaccination. This all lead to death. Why poor compliance? As I already told you, 5 dose வந்து உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கல. So complaints post-exposure prophylaxis among animal bite patients. A hospital-based epidemiological study, Subterfuge Hospital New Delhi study பண்றாங்க. 360 animal bite patients are taken for study. A pre-designed, pre-tested structural questionnaires were administered. Some questionnaires, pre-tested questionnaires were given to the patient and got the answers. According to this, only 48 patients were compliant to the full dose. Delayed compliance is 7%. Non-compliant 40%. So 45 plus 7, more or less 53 patients were non-compliant to full course of ARV. This may lead to again death. So complaints to anti-rabies vaccination in post-exposure prophylaxis. The study was done at the Municipal Corporation Hospital, Bangalore. Here, 250 animal bite patients were taken for study. 1 dose of rabies vaccine administered. Here at the bar, you can see that first day, 0 day, 100% taken. Next, third day, only 88% came for vaccination. Other 12 not returned back. Day 7, only 85%. Day 14, only 70. So at last, the 5th dose, only 60% of the 60% only got the vaccine, full dose of vaccination. Other 40 not come for, 40% not come for full dose vaccination. So this is the non-compliance. What are the constraints? Why that the adherence is not so good in taking full course of ARV? The constraints are so many things. Sometimes the children, they may have to go to school. School timing, it may not be easy for coming and getting the vaccination. So 11% of the school going children timing is constrained. Another one, distance. In Tamil Nadu, you can see so many everywhere we can within 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers, we can at least one primary health center also here. But totally in India, distance of the hospitals may be long. So 11% due to distance, they won't go to the hospital and the compliance will be broken. And loss of wages. If they come to the hospital and they have to spend 1 day for the treatment, their wages will be lost. So for the loss of wages, they won't come. Another one, cost incurred. Even though they are giving in government hospital, somebody prefer to go to private hospital, but they first initial ஆர்வத்துல போட்டுருவாங்க. அப்புறம் 3 போட்டா போதும் 2 போட்டா போதும் உட்காந்துக்குவாங்க. அதுக்கு வரமாட்டாங்க. Another important thing is forgotten dates because of long 0, 3, 7 within a week the 3 doses completed. But what about the 4th dose? You take 2 weeks. What about the 7th dose? 3rd dose, 5th dose, 28 days. நிச்சயம் யாருக்கும் ஞாபகம் இருக்காது, மறந்துடுவாங்க. அது அப்ப மறந்துடுறதுனால காம்ப்ளைன்ஸ் போயிடுது. ஸோ இதனால நம்ம என்ன செய்யறோம், விதின் த 3 weeks. You can see the previous slide. Within the week, 85% will cover. At least 85% cover within a week. Day 0 dose, 3rd day dose, 7th dose. But if it goes to beyond that 28 days, only 60% the compliance work. So that this gives a novel idea to give the vaccination with the 3 doses only. So evolution of rabies vaccine. As I already told you, it's a biblical from the biblical area, biblical era. We can see the rabies infection. In 1885, live attenuated vaccination from the spinal cord was prepared. Non-standardized dried preparation. Up to 31 injection of increasing immunogenicity. We have to give 14 to 31 injection. We have to give that times around the application of things. Okay, increasing immunogenicity. Then only because it is now live attenuated vaccine. So we have to give more doses to increase the immunogenicity. In 1911, inactivated vaccine from brain are prepared. Minimal neural content liquid preparation, that is called. Here we have to give 14 injections, each 0.5 ml daily. That time we have to give. இப்பயும் கூட சீமாலாம் சொல்லுவாங்க, தொப்புளை சுத்தி ஊசி போடணும் அந்த கேலியாவோட சொல்லுவாங்க, வடிவேல் படத்தை கூட சொல்லுவாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். தொப்பளை சுத்தி ஊசி போடணும், அதெல்லாம் போயிட்டு அந்த இடம்லாம் போயிருச்சு. இருந்தாலும் இன்னும் ஸ்டில் தே ஆர் பிராக்டிசிங் இந்த films, 14 injection. Next, cell culture. In 1976, inactivated vaccine from cell culture was prepared. Standardized, this is standardized one. Standardized immunogenicity, lyophilization. Okay, 5 injections, 0.5 ml to 1 ml. That is 0, 3, 7, 14 and 28 days. 5 doses we are giving. Now it is still under practice. So non-compliance lead to evolution in treatment regimen from 31 dose to 5 dose and still on. Meeting the unmet medical need. இப்ப என்ன செய்யணும், நம்ம அன்மெட் மெடிக்கல் நீட் இதுவரைக்கும் சந்திக்காத என்ன செய்யணும், திரும்ப கொண்டாடணும். ஏன் அவருடைய ஹடில்ஸ், நான் காம்ப்ளைன்ஸ் ஹடில்ஸ் நம்ம தீர்த்து வைக்கணும். எப்படி தீர்த்துறது? இன்ட்ரோடியூசிங் எ நாவல் வேக்சின் வித் சிம்பிள் அண்ட் சாஃப்ட்வேர் ரெஜிமெண்ட். சிம்பிளா இருக்கணும், சாஃப்ட்வேர் ரெஜிமெண்டா இருக்கணும். நீட் நாட் டு கோ 2 weeks ஆஃப்டர். ஓகே, நாவல் 3 dose recombinant rabies G protein vaccine. This is called G protein vaccine. First protein subunit. This is the rabies G protein vaccine. Is the first protein subunit vaccine. So not cell culture, protein subunit vaccine. How does it prepare? Prepared by viral-like particles platform technology. Viral, it's not virus, it's viral-like particles. This protein, G protein is viral-like particles. What are the benefits? I will tell you later. First vaccine with 3 dose intramuscular regimen, that is 0 day, 3rd day, and 7th day. So all the doses will be completed within a week. So the patient need not to come again and again to the pharmacy, to the nursing home or hospital, whatever may be. Whatever, better comments due to easy, because within a week it is completed, better comments will be followed. So easy flow regimen, less visits. Convenience for the medical people, it's very convenient, ready to use, no reconstitution needed as in other powder form. We have to dissolve things. Here ready to use, no reconstitution needed. What is VLP technology? Viral-like particle technology. This is native virus. Here we will utilize G protein. G protein is difficult to stabilize. It is very difficult to stabilize the G protein. It is variable. G protein isolation using VLP technology is G protein is isolated, purified, and stabilized by the very good pharmaceutical company, research company, Cadila Pharmaceuticals. They have isolated, purified, and stabilized the G protein, which is very difficult to stabilize. They have novelly prepared this one. Then virus-like particles are protein complexes, exist as nanoparticles. Viral-like proteins are, that is G proteins are similar to native virus particles, but they do not contain the viral genome. So no problem is there. They cannot replicate. The G protein will not replicate because that does not contain the viral genome. If there is viral genome, there is a chances of replication. But these are protein, they cannot replicate, but can mimic the viral antigenicity. It can possess the viral antigenicity like properties. So when it is entered, it is given, our body will recognize it as a viral-like particle and produce antibodies without being pathogenicity. They are capable of inducing a strong humoral and cellular immune response. So when you are giving this VLP technology G protein vaccine, they are capable of producing inducing a strong humoral and cellular immune response. So we will be protected against the rabies vaccine, rabies virus introduction. So study design, these are study design they done, 2 doses, 3 doses study design. Zero protection data are given the day 14, day 42, day 30, they are given. You can go through it. Clinical study phase 3. Safety is the most important thing. Whatever you are doing, whatever may be the power, whatever may be the immunity, safety is the must. So safety and immunogenicity of novel 3-dose recombinant nanoparticle rabies G protein vaccine administered as simulated post-exposure immunization. A randomized comparator controlled multicenter phase 3 clinical study were done. What are the phase 3 study? This is rabies, three rabies, TS rabies, that's why Rabipar. Rabipar, 7 doses. 267 subjects were taken for consideration, study purpose. Three rabies, 5 more patients. 533 subjects were long, very large study. Comparatively, Rabipar only 267. For 3 rabies, 533 subjects were taken for study. To evaluate immunogenicity and safety of rabies G protein vaccine administered as a simulated post-exposure immunization in healthy volunteers. So total subject 800, 2:1. Efficacy. If we go through the efficacy, zero protection, 99.24% is in TS rabies. Comparatively, other reference. T rabies have 99.24 efficacy rate. So when you go for safety, adverse effects events are very, very less compared to Rabipar. Rabipar 17.2, whereas rabies 9.9 only. So there also we are giving safety profile. Adverse events when you go through a localized pain, very, very, very minimal comparatively Rabipar. Redness, swelling, everything very less, very less, very less. So local adverse events are also very less in using rabies. Systemic adverse event, systemic, local systemic, that also very low. Where we see fever 1.5% in Rabipar, only less than 1%, less than 0.5% in rabies. Like everything, ear pain, headache, urticaria, joint pain, nausea, everything is very, very less in rabies. So safety wise, it is very good. Adverse effect wise, very, very good. Adverse effect very, very less, minimal, very limited. And also number of doses very minimal, only 3 doses. We are going to complete it within a week. We need not to go beyond that. So very confidence will be maintained. So the rabies infection to the CNS system will be protected. Novel 3-dose was non-inferior to reference vaccine. This is the study conclusion. From the study, third study, we have come to the conclusion. Novel 3 doses was non-inferior to reference vaccine. Other reference vaccine inferior. Like that, less adverse effects compared to reference vaccine. As I told you, adverse effects systemic local less adverse effects. So novel 3-dose was found to be safe and immunogenic and was comparable to 5 doses of WHO pre-qualified vaccine. Okay. So the immunogenicity nalla irukku, safety profile nalla irukku. For that only, Kedila got the award Pharma Innovation of the Year by the Economic Times, the Golden Globe Tigers Award Malaysia for Innovative Product of the Year. Thank you. So my conclusion is 3 rabies is very, very effectful and less side effect producing vaccine. Only 3 doses, which makes the patient to be adhere to the full course of treatment. If this is practiced, of course, we can eliminate rabies in the year 2030. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Selvaraj. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Indeed, it was a very interesting session. You made it a very lively, in fact. Sir, actually, to all the eminent delegates over there, whatever queries you have got, you can just post in the comment section. So it will come to us. We will be taking the questions to Dr. Selvaraj. Rajkumar, you can put your phone on mute. So whatever question comes, we will actually post it to Dr. Selvaraj and get it addressed. Thank you, Dr. Selvaraj. It was, in fact, a very, very interesting session by you, sir. And you also
Thank you, sir.
highlighted the accolades that Rabies has won as a recognition because of the pharma innovation that we have done. It is actually a breakthrough innovation. And of course, the Economic Times has recognized in the Pharma Innovation Award, which has been recently concluded. And not only that, as sir rightly highlighted, in Malaysia, the Golden Frog Tigers Award has also been awarded. Apart from that, in the recent past, if you see last week, the second healthcare summit, which was concluded in New Delhi, there also we have been rewarded and awarded by the National Industry Association. So all these are in fact a matter of pride for a truly Indian innovation. But unless and until this entire idea of actually helping the society to actually lessen the burden can only come to reality if this benefit of Rabies is being transferred or actually taken to the patients who are in need through your prescriptions only, sir. So that makes a lot of difference.
Sure.
And I'm sure that will be a greatest commitment to the society to actually eradicate rabies by 2030. So with this, sir, we take the questions from the audience. So there are a lot of questions coming in. So, but looking into the time constraint, I'll try to not repeat the questions. Okay, whichever is unique and which are not covered as of now. And the questions, sir. Sir, actually, sir, Dr. Lokesh wants to understand. So, what are the signs and symptoms of rabies?
So, for the three stages, prodromal stage and the aggressive stage. First one, the fever, like the any infection, fever like that will happen, pain, other things. After that, the what I said, the kind of aggressive phase, dysphagia, unable to drink water, and also the convulsions. These are the symptoms. Okay.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you for that insightful understanding, making us understand on the signs and symptoms.
Furious hyperactivity and hallucination is the main rabies. Hyperactivity will be there and hallucinations will be there. Onset of clinical remains 2 to days prodromal, then begins gradually. Mainly one hydrophobia. Whenever you are drinking the water, they are unable to drink the water.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I think very rightly you have actually given it very simplified so that we can, all our delegates can understand how they can actually look for what are the signs and symptoms they need to actually not miss out, in fact. Thank you so much.
I want to highlight one thing. Yeah, I want to highlight one thing, my experience. Yes. Somebody thinks that immediately they will get the infection, immediately they will get the signs and symptoms. It's not like that. Something in 1 hour after also they may get it. I got one private party's experience, government hospital experience. A man came with the signs and symptoms of the hallucinations and agitation, restlessness. When we asked about any dark weight, he denied. No, not at all, not at all, not at all. But when we take the water near him, he will have some convulsions like that. Phobia about water. When we elicit the history, 1 year back, long back, he had a small dog bite that time. 1 year back, he got a dog bite. After 1 year, he developed the signs and symptoms. So usually patients, what do they think? Within a week or within a day, within 1 month, they will develop. 1 year, they won't have. It may happen. Delayed the activity will be there. So whenever, even though nearby you know history of dog bite, you have to elicit at least 1 year.
Perfect, sir. I think very well said. Sir, next thing is that doctors, I want to understand, like, do you think that compliance is really, because we saw all the data, it was like all India data. To Madurai, நீங்க எப்படி சார் இத பாக்குறீங்க? Compliance எப்படி இருக்கு சார்? Do people adhere to 5-dose regimen or what are the constraints actually?
Complaints means 100% compliance is not there. Mostly delayed complaints is more. The dose missed. The scheduled date, the visit missed cases I can see. They are not coming correct date on the correct date. Because of the long days, 14 days, 28 days போகும்போது அவங்க அது மறந்துடுறாங்க. They are coming, but that's a scheduled time. அப்ப ஆன்டிபாடியோட டெவலப்மெண்ட் வந்து சரியானபடி இருக்காது. நம்ம அச்சீவ் த கரெக்ட் லெவல். ஸோ நான் காம்ப்ளைன்ஸ் கம்மியா தான் இருக்கும், பட் இந்த புவர் காம்ப்ளைன்ஸ் இது கரெக்டா இருக்கும்.
அந்த ஷெட்யூல் வந்து அட்ஹர் பண்ண மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்ல வரீங்க.
பண்ண மாட்டாங்க பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் தட் லாங் ஸ்டேஜ பார்த்த மாதிரி ஸ்கூல் டைம் இந்த மாதிரிலாம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, வேஜஸ் இருக்கு, அது மாதிரிலாம் இருக்கு. சரி இன்னைக்கு வேணாம், ஞாயிற்றுக்கிழமை போட்டுக்குவோம், இன்னைக்கு வேணாம், இன்னைக்கு ஃப்ரைடே, இன்னைக்கு வேலைக்கு போகணும், சண்டே போட்டுக்கலாம், அது பண்ணி நினைப்பாங்க. அப்ப 2 days மிஸ் ஆகும், அந்த மாதிரி மிஸ் ஆக வாய்ப்பு இருக்கும். அந்த மாதிரிலாம்
பெர்ஃபெக்ட் சார். ஸோ இந்த 3 dose ரெஜிமென் நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணும்போது do you think that compliance will definitely improve, sir? What is your take on that?
Definitely. ஏன்னா வித்தின் வீக்லயே முடிச்சோம் இல்லையா, ஒரு ஃபீவர்னா கூட 1 week அந்த பேஷண்ட் வந்து பாக்குறாங்கல்ல நம்மள. அதே மாதிரி
so I think based on that you can relate to it. It is very easy and simple to follow from your end also.
Definitely right. But even general practice பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு if you reduce the dose, patient will be happy. Hypertension ஆகட்டும், சுகரா இருக்கட்டும், if you reduce the pills burden, they will be happy. நமக்கு நல்லா குறைஞ்சிச்சு பரவாயில்ல. அதே மாதிரி like that, if you reduce the number of visits, they will be happy.
No, I think very very aptly said, sir. As the pill burden மாதிரி தான் இதுவுமே correct. They don't want to take more number of pricks, and of course the lesser time they are able to be completely protected is definitely going to help. Sir, I'm sure, sir, இப்ப பாத்தீங்கன்னா in the recent times, especially in Tamil Nadu, you see a lot of incidences of stray dog bites, which are very scary. In fact, இப்ப பாத்தீங்கன்னா last month சங்கரன் கோயில் கிட்ட ஒரே single dog வந்து ஒரு 60 people from 3 villages it has bitten very badly. நீங்க அந்த நியூஸ் பார்த்திருப்பீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Not only in print media or social media, everywhere there are a lot of documentaries, a lot of news about this dog bites. இப்ப கொடுமுடியில பாத்தீங்கன்னா last week, if I'm not wrong, so there are 16 people who are bitten by a single dog. So இது மாதிரி incidents actually it is increasing, which is really very scary. And I'm sure at this condition you will. Yes, sir.
This single dog bite so many people. In Ooty 3 or 4 years back, I think so, a small boy was bitten by so many dogs. He had 46 stitches in the body. If you want to go into deep, there will be a political thing. I think so. Yes, the Blue Cross and I think everything coming across. They are deadly against killing the stray dogs. That are the main problems. Blue Cross, they are deadly against. But what about the human life?
Yeah, that is more precious, and of course you are right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for sharing your insights. We value your time. Thank you so much. I hand over the session to my ABM Rajkumar to address the vote of thanks to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, thank you so much, Dr. Selvaraj Madhavan, sir, for the innovative talk. We truly appreciate your efforts. Last but not your least, you would like to inform you that Rabies has won the 2 prestigious award innovation category, Economics Time Indian Farmer Award and Golden Global Tiger Awards. And thank you so much. Again, thank you so much, Dr. Selvaraj Madhavan, sir, and thanks to all participants, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
I wish you get one more award from Government of India for eliminating rabies by using rabies in 2030.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Parul, anything from your side? Parul?
First of all, thank you so much, sir, for being part of this journey. I have heard the entire session. It was really wonderful to hear you. And the insights which you shared are really valuable. And the participants who are there, they have also shared their views. So it was a great session, sir. Thank you for being part of this webinar, sir.
Thank you.
And definitely we are working on eradicating rabies by 2030. So definitely we will do it.
Thank you, Parul. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir. With this, we can stop the live streaming. Tech support, please, you can stop the live stream.